Amandla! Long live the struggle of the people of the Palestine. Long live. Down with apartheid Israel, down. Program Director, Dr. Max Gilbert, our guest, and the organizers, our members of parliament present, Honorable Mandla Mandela and your dear wife, my comrade Sheikh Imam from the NFP, my colleague from the National Executive Committee of the ANC, Comrade Fawzia Peer, the leaders of various community organizations who are here. Thank you very much for this invitation this evening. We are here to welcome Dr. Max Gilbert. We have followed your work, sir, and we have been very impressed with the fact that you have moved all the way to concentrate on an issue that should be pricking everybody's conscience in this world: the suffering of the people of the Palestine. President Nelson Mandela used to say, the freedom of the South African people is not complete until the people of the Palestine are free. As members of the ANC and as members of the struggle against apartheid, we always knew that our success in fighting apartheid lay in the support we got from peoples of the world who identified with our cause and therefore gave us the strength and the courage to continue the fight against the mighty regime that was feared in the whole continent. It is important for us today to say, no one can tolerate the brutality that we are observing in the Palestine, in particular the bombardment of Gaza. It is unacceptable, and we condemn the Israeli Defense Force for the brutality with which they've destroyed lives in hospitals, in residential areas, in the Gaza area. We condemn the balkanization, the creation of the apartheid wall to separate the people of the Palestine. We condemn the arbitrary searches that happen, which is a day-to-day life of the people of the Palestine. The murders, the disappearance, the detention without trial, which is all based on the apartheid supremacist ideology. What is said is that this is being perpetrated right in front of all the big nations of this world, and some of them are giving Israel all the support, despite the brutality that all of us have seen documented. We, the people of South Africa, can identify with the people of the Palestine. We understand their pain. We understand their struggle. Of course, we condemn any form of violence against innocent civilians. But in this case, what is most painful for us is to know that the bombardment has been targeted to hospitals, to residential areas, and of the 11,000 people that have been killed, almost 4,000 of them are children, either directly or indirectly suffering from this war. Those are innocent souls that have been destroyed. And we cannot in good conscience, just keep quiet and watch. We therefore have, as the African National Congress, called for the ceasefire to allow for humanitarian passage so that people can be assisted to get water, to get food, to get medicine, to get some sort of decency as human beings. We as the ANC have even gone to the extent of saying that some of the diplomats in Israel have to be brought back. We're currently discussing the issue of closing down the embassy because we're looking for we are looking for something that's going to show our disgust at the level of brutality that we see America supporting, where we see the European Union countries supporting, and we know it's an unjust war of unequal might. Those children, those women died in the hospitals, in their homes, in their flats, buried under the rubble. We know they were not carrying guns. We know that those people also are just victims of a very sad situation. And for us, it's very strange. Yes, we don't want to see war anywhere in the world, and we condemn any form of violence. But in 1 year, in the Ukraine, we've had about 9,000 people dying. There's been a huge uproar in the whole world, calling for the arrest of President Putin, even pressurizing South Africa to arrest Putin on arrival when we know that the battle was not, the war is not conducted in South Africa. But in 6 weeks, 11,000 people have been killed. We're trying to listen to those calls for charges, for investigation by the International Criminal Court of Justice. We're not hearing. We want to hear somebody talk sanctions on Israel in the same way, with the same vigor that we've had in Russia. We're not hearing it. Why would someone who has been responsible for publicly stating that they will continue to bombard and kill innocent people would be spared from this wrath of the world's condemnation? And therefore, when we meet here today, I want to say to you, we must take courage from the fact that people stood up with us many, many thousands of kilometers away across the seas. And the mere statement of saying that we are with you gave us enough courage to continue the fight. And in this case, we understand what arbitrary searcher means, where you just get stopped by virtue of your racial or nationality, the racial classification. You are seen as guilty already before you do anything wrong. You get subjected to searches, you get subjected to arrest. We are saying that must come to an end. There must be peace, there must be a ceasefire in the area of Gaza. And so as the people of South Africa, we are standing in solidarity with the people of the Palestine. And we want to welcome you, sir. And we all look forward to the insights that come from you and all your experience. But we want the people of the Palestine to be assured of the support that we always had during those days of President Yasser Arafat and President Nelson Mandela. The people of South Africa stand with the people of the Palestine. Amandla! Phansi apartheid Israel, phansi! Down with the balkanization of Palestine, down! Down with the murders and the war in the Palestine, down. Thank you.